With the World Cup underway, what better time to catch some local football with the National Premier League's IGA New South Wales Men's 1, Round 14. Here's Mitch Grimer to take you through the match highlights.
It's round 14 of the competition and there was plenty of entertainment across the board. Manly United look to climb off the foot of the ladder when they take on RPL Leichhardt Tigers at Lambert Park. Sutherland Sharks battle to break through a congested middle of the table, and South Coast face a difficult trip to the informed Sydney Olympic. Elsewhere, Rockdale City Suns are the latest team to attempt to knock Blacktown Spartans off their perch. The Liz Football Centre plays host to an enthralling clash between Blacktown City and Marconi, and this week's match of the round takes us to Bonnyrigg Sports Centre for the blockbuster clash between Bonnyrigg White Eagles and Sydney United 58. That's all exclusive to Football New South Wales TV, and this is the IGA National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1. We start at Belmore Sports Ground, where informed side Sydney Olympic and South Coast Wolves locked horns in a fascinating duel. Wolves barely had time to settle into the match before they went behind. William Angel released Dimitri Hatzimaradis, who had his shot blocked before the rebound fell to Angel, and the number 7 buried his effort at the second time of asking. The visitors recovered from the early shock and temporarily pegged Olympic back on their own goal line. Joey Laval just unable to connect cleanly with Jordan Murray's pass. Olympic came out of the sheds firing and were immediately on the front foot as Gosharai sent an inviting cross into Hatzimaradis, whose header was tipped away by a stretching Thomas Hamilton. The Wolves goalkeeper was again called into action with 3 minutes left on the clock, when Evan Kostopoulos laid the ball off to Michael Gaitatsis, but Hamilton was equal to the task. That save proved decisive as Wolves went on the offensive almost immediately. Chris Nathaniel's deft through ball put Jordan Murray into open space, and he slotted past Paul Henderson to restore parity almost at the death. Kostopoulos had one last chance to become the hero for Olympic in injury time, but his header from William Angel's cross went inches over the crossbar from close range. So it was honours even at Belmore, 1-1 it finished in a tense affair. Seymour Shaw Park played host to a gripping encounter as Sutherland Sharks were put to the sword by St George. The visitors took a 1-0 lead in style just 11 minutes in when Lennox Twiniboa unleashed this cracker which left Nathan Denham helpless in the Sharks' goal. Sutherland star Panny Nickus had a chance to deliver one of his trademark free kicks in the 23rd minute when Martin Vass fouled him just outside the area, but his curling free kick didn't have enough bend to trouble Saints goalkeeper Dion Shaw. St George dismantled Sharks' defence 10 minutes out from the break and would have regretted not making the hosts pay. A well-worked passage of play allowed George Cadrea to play Andres Vass through on the wing, with the resulting cross being headed over by Bruno Privato from a good position. St George maintained their pressure early in the second half and could have extended their lead in style. Andres Vass controlled a sweeping ball from the back and spotted Nathan Denham off his line, sending a powerful lob a matter of inches over the crossbar. Nickas had another brilliant chance from a set piece in the 63rd minute, and this one was as close as he could have come to bagging a goal. The free kick crashed off the crossbar and back into play before the Saints' defence eventually cleared their lines. But the match was turned on its head when Sharks finally clicked into gear after 68 minutes. Jamie McMaster had plenty of attention in the box, but rose above his markers to nod home the equaliser. A fast-finishing Shark should have taken the lead in the 74th minute when Nick Olsen intercepted the ball in the middle of the park and made a robust run towards goal, only to be denied by the strong palms of Dion Shaw in the Saints' goal. But the pressure soon told for Saints as they proved their own worst enemy. Dion Shaw's short goal kick to defender David Daskell was intercepted by Panny Nickus, who slipped the ball through for Jordan Figon to seal an impressive comeback. To the hosts the spoils at Seymour Shaw Park as Sutherland ran out 2-1 victors. Blacktown City were determined to keep their title aspirations on track when Marconi Stallions travelled to Lily's Football Centre on Sunday afternoon. New recruit Mitch Malia almost made it 2 goals from as many appearances for the home side, just 3 minutes into the match, when he headed a Ryuji Miyazawa cross inches wide of the post. Much of the first half was a cagey affair, but Marconi developed a wave of momentum with a series of dangerous attacks. The first came in the 38th minute when Jake McGing received the ball in front of goal and sent his effort high and wide. The Stallions made the most of their late dominance to head into the sheds 1-0 up. Jared Lum was brought down on the edge of the box and Mitchell Thompson stepped up to curl a brilliant effort into the bottom left corner. Blacktown City threatened to claw their way back when prolific goalscorer Travis Major was found free by Miyazawa in the centre of the box, but he was unable to steady himself enough to get his shot on target. Miyazawa went close to banging in his side's opener after his header from Yanni Fragagianis' corner was cleared off the line by Sean O'Connell. The home side had one last chance to secure a point in the 93rd minute, with a series of attempts in a scramble for the goal before Miyazawa blasted the final effort high. So Marconi take home all 3 points to establish some breathing space from the teams below them, while Blacktown City slipped into 3rd. Competition frontrunners Blacktown Spartans looked to maintain their standing against Rockdale City Suns at a Linden Sports Centre. The host could have opened the scoring in just the 2nd minute as Nikola Taneski pounced on Spartans' defensive error and sent a shot goalward, which was comfortably saved by Carlos Saludare. Elsid Barkasir had the first real chance for Spartans on the 10-minute mark, when he sprung the offside trap to break away towards goal, only to be denied a scoring opportunity by a brilliant challenge from Themba Muata Malo. Corey Bigso had a golden opportunity to get his name on the score sheet inside 20 minutes, as he latched onto Greg Condeck's low cross and sent his effort on target, but was denied by some desperate Rockdale defence. Bigso took full advantage of his next opportunity in front of goal, running onto Saliadare's deep goal kick and prodding the ball home past Akaba to give Spartans a 1-0 lead heading into the break. Try as they might, Rockdale found it difficult to break through the Spartans' defence. A quick free kick from Paul Reid to Taj Minikon down the right allowed the latter to whip the ball into the box from a dangerous position, but Saliadare read the play well and cut out the cross. Corey Bigso went agonisingly close to netting his second and putting the result beyond doubt in the 64th minute, when he unleashed a powerful half volley from the edge of the area, forcing Akaba to make another spectacular save to keep the Suns in the contest. It wasn't to be as Spartans ran out 1-0 winners to remain at the head of the pack. Over to Lambert Park, where Apia Leichhardt Tigers hosted cellar dwellers Manly United in a match that was ultimately abandoned due to bad lighting. Apia had taken a 1-0 lead in just the 5th minute with a strong A-League connection in the build-up. Mark Warren spread the ball wide to David DePuzzo, whose cross found Joey Gibbs at the near post before his scuffed effort was tapped home by Blake Powell at the far post. The home side were very much in control before a light tower went out after 10 minutes and forced play to be suspended. The match resumed for a further 20 minutes before the lights went out once more and the officials made a decision to bring the game to a halt. The fixture will be replayed from the 31st minute and with Apia's 1-0 lead intact at a later date.
Welcome to Bonnyrigg Sports Centre for the round 14 match of the round between the Bonnyrigg White Eagles and Sydney United 58. Bonnyrigg are in some serious form, while Sydney United are sure to be up for this match against their great rivals. Here's your commentator, Mitch Grimer.
Here we go, this one should be a cracker. Uchino's lob wide from the kickoff, intercepted by United. Falls here to Alek Jurasevski, finds Pavlovic. His pass is blocked, but he gets a second one away to Keenazy. Keenazy makes a run down the wing, whips in a dangerous cross. Pavlovic opens the scoring for Sydney United 58. Less than 60 seconds on the clock and they're already up 1-0. Great start for the visitors. Superb counter-attack there, delightful delivery from Keenazy. Simple tap-in from Pavlovic. He had plenty of attention from the Bonnyrigg defenders, but beautiful finish there. Bonnyrigg looked to bounce back from that early goal. Bit of a scramble in the middle of the park. Tydros challenges. United looked to clear, but failed to do so. Falls to Eunice. Bonnyrigg looking to string a few passes together. Alex Canuck now. He releases Tynan Diaz to his right. Diaz whips an early one. Robbie Eunice is in the mix. Doesn't get there. Costa comes out to claim, but it's headed back across the goal. Uchino taps it in. 1-1. Bonnyrigg have their equaliser with almost the last kick of the first half. Brilliant timing there from Uchino to strike. It's just the boost that Bonnyrigg needed heading into the break. Diaz's devilish cross left the United defence in two minds. Uchino there to pounce from very close range. And 1-1 we head into the break. Fox controls it, has Diaz on his right. Diaz sends Peterson down the right flank. He shrugs off Mitch Stamatelis. Oh, it's a beautiful ball back to Tynan Diaz, but a comfortable save there for Costa from Diaz's shot. Bonnyrigg played out from the back. United sitting quite deep here. Uchino releases it wide. Short through ball for Peterson. Peterson hits across first time. Robbie Eunice is in the middle and Eunice scores. 2-1 to Bonnyrigg. Who else but that man Robbie Eunice? The striker was surrounded by two defenders but leapt up very high to head the ball home from close range, and a deserved lead for the White Eagles. Pinpoint cross there from Peterson. 20 minutes to go. Eunice gives his side a 2-1 lead. Corner for Bonnyrigg here. Headed clear by United. They have a chance to break away clear here. Drops to Daniel Bragg. Bragg runs clear. He's got Chris Triantis on his right. Does release Chris Triantis. Beautiful tempting ball there. Triantis whips it back. Finds Bragg unmarked at the far post. But his effort is punched away by Matt Nash. Brilliant save there from the Bonnyrigg goalkeeper. Nash lofts it upfield. Tomic looks to clear. Falls to Triantis. Intercepted there by Chun, but Triantis gets the ball back. Intercepted again by Von Dijk. He prods it through for Peterson. Lovely control from him to evade Stamatelis, and he gets a shot away. Oh, it flashes just wide of the post. So close there to sealing the match for Bonnyrigg. That's full time, and Bonnyrigg complete a 2-1 comeback win over Sydney United 58. That's all we have time for on this week's show. For all the latest information concerning the IGA National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1, including the full table and fixture list, make sure you head to the website nplnsw.com.au. And join us next time for our match of the round as Blacktown Spartans take on Bonnyrigg White Eagles.